Let's go. Legendary gang, 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 gang. We in the building. First live. Y'all already know what's going on. We doing the questions tonight. So let me wait a minute. Let me filter everybody coming in. Just in case some people is trying to just tighten up a couple loose strings. Some people didn't get their questions in yet. So let me just wait a minute for the stragglers. But if you in here, drop your name, let me know you here for sure. And thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, y'all. Thank you. I definitely appreciate it. We up from here. We up from here. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. We are up from here. And we ain't telling nobody else. Because they going to have to just find out. Seriously. They going to have to find out. So, this what we finna do. Should I? Yeah, I should do that. All right, bet. Listen. We going to do this live on here. We going to be live on another app. We just all over the place with it today, y'all. You know why? Because it's time to bust out the shell. We busting it wide open in the head. And we letting people know what's going on. Seriously. We let them know what's going on. And you know what, y'all? A lot of people ask a lot of questions that I didn't expect them to ask. And it's like, all right, bet. Yeah. We got one. Lego. Lego. That's all you gotta tell them is Lego. 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 That's all you gotta tell them. Lego. That's all you gotta say. Hey. That's all you gotta say. Hey. Is Lego. 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 Hey. Lego. Hey. Lego. Listen, y'all. I'm just waiting for a couple more people to come in. And then we're gonna start the questions. I got my computer rolling, questions on this phone, and I got another live rolling. So we up from here. We knocking them out the box, and that's just what it is. You feel me? Listen, I appreciate y'all for real. For real, for real. Like the long way, the long way for real. I appreciate y'all. Listen. All right, so we ready. We're going to give them this 03. We're going to give them the 05. And we're going to get it done. You feel me? Lego. Lego. Listen, for those, I'm on live on YouTube doing questions for some people that DM questions for me, just for an update on what I'm doing, what's going on, what's happening, where I come from. Anything they wanted to ask, I let them ask it. And you know what's going on here. We lit with another banger. So let's get it. That's what we doing. I appreciate y'all for joining in over here. And I definitely appreciate my YouTube fans over here. So if you're not tuned into my YouTube, link is in the bio. Get into this YouTube channel. It's nothing but lit vibes and great situations that's going on over here. We keep it authentic over here. We lift each other up over here. So if you down in the dumps and you trying to stay there, this ain't for you, mama. But if you trying to get uplifted and you trying to do something different and you trying to achieve your goals, this for you, baby. Come on over here. We waiting for you. Listen. This is a line you ain't never seen before, but we finna get into it because it's what time is it? Watch stuck a little bit because I'm a little nervous. It's 9:05 and we getting to it, you feel me? We getting the fuck to it. You feel me? So let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, let's get it. All right. All right, so let me do the drum roll. Hey, first question of the night. Oh man. We gonna do it like this. First question of the night. Now, I'm not going to tell you who it's from, but those who ask the questions know who it's from. But I'm not going to say it because I didn't ask to, if they wanted their names out there. So we're going to just sit it like this. All right. So first question is that does it come well, excuse me, y'all. Does it take you long to come up with the concept of the videos? That's the first question. Again, does it take me long to come up with the concepts of my videos? Um, um, not really. Sometimes it does take a long time. Sometimes it does. But other times, because to me is more of a trying to get people motivated and stuff like that, it kind of just be off the humbug. Like, all right, this is what I'm feeling in my spirit right now. This is what I got to get about me. This is what I'm telling y'all. You feel me? So that's pretty much how I go about doing it. When I do it like that, I think those be my best videos. And when I think about what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, you know what I mean? It seems to me, it seems like it's more of being scripted. And I don't want to be that scripted YouTuber or influencer. I want to be somebody that people could feel the realness coming, you know what I mean, getting spoken into. I wanted to be like a script that I sat down and wrote, and then I said it, I recorded it, and then it was delivered on every platform. I wanted to be like that. I wanted to be so raw that I'm the same person that you look at every day on YouTube when you meet me. You feel me? So that's that. But yeah, sometimes it do. Next question. I need to take this code off this phone because this ain't that. Was my son my inspiration for was my son my inspiration or motivation to start my own business? Um my son was kind of sorta just wanting to he was sort of my motivation um because I wanted to show him a different way in life. Um, you know, if you know, you know, if you don't, you don't. But look at the videos like 20, 25 back and you'll see what it really is. But um I wanted to show him a different way in life. I wanted him to see you don't have to be the average statistics that people want you to be or the people say you have to be. You don't have to be a basketball, football player. You don't have to be a rapper. You could be an entrepreneur making your own money. You ain't gotta work for nobody. You don't gotta follow nobody's rules. You could go off your own rules and go at for what you getting at and what you trying to do for you. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta worry about or focus on social security or try to manipulate the system to get a couple dollars. You don't gotta do that. So yeah, like I want to say he was one of the first things on my mind when I thought about starting a business, and definitely with the YouTube. I'm like, shit, yeah, you do. You watch them all the time. You could do whatever they doing on TV. All they doing, they eating cereal. You watching them eat cereal? They building up Legos. You watching them build Legos? You could do that. So I told him, if you figure out how to upload the videos, if you figure out how to record it, what system they use and everything like that, then I will buy all the equipment. But all he had to show me and needed to show me was that he was consistent, and this was persistent on being a YouTuber. And he did. He did. I bought a camera and everything for him. And he really was serious about, doing the whole YouTube thing. So that's when we started to do it. I think my first video that I uploaded on this channel, I was just in the car on the way taking him to school. I had just dropped him off, matter of fact. And I don't remember word for word of what I said, but I just was saying, like, you gotta keep going when you're tired. You gotta keep going. You gonna get tired. It's gonna be extremist. Some things are gonna. Sometimes you're gonna be um at a place in your life when you feel like you can't go on, but you gotta keep going. Whatever it is you're trying to do, you gotta do it. If you feel it in your heart, you gotta pursue it. So that video, I don't know how many uh views that video got. I don't think it got that much. But for a long time and throughout the things that I was going through with him, I would go back and watch that first video that I ever uploaded on his channel. And it seemed to grasp my attention every time as if I never heard it, as if I'd never recorded it a day in my life, you know? And that that is what that is what made me, you know, really get into and believe that being a motivator or saying some encouraging words, no matter if it's a little bit or a lot, or two or three words can help somebody through the day. That's when I realized how powerful for it that it really was, you know. And but next question, y'all, because I could go deep into these answers, But another question: how old am I? I'm 31 years. I mean, whoa, pause. We ain't gonna put that extra year on me. Pause. I'm 30 years old. I'm 30. When I started my business, I was 26. When I started YouTube, I was 28. So 28, about to be 28. Yeah, I was 28. I haven't turned 29 yet, but I was 28. So that's good with that. All right. So next question, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Somebody asked me. This is a deep one, y'all. This is a deep one. This is a deep one. This is a deep one. If you just chiming in, it's cool to say, hey, hand, something. Somebody asked me what experience helped me become the person that I am today. Somebody asked me what experience that I went through that helped me become who I am today. Whew. I gotta drink some water to this. This one deep. This deep. This deep. All right, y'all. Honestly, the experience that I went through that made me the person I am today was losing a parent. I lost my mom when I was about 2, and oh, that was a second hit. That was a second hit. The first hit was when I was born. Everybody like, what the fuck? What do you mean you was born? No, I was premature when I was a baby, and I had to fight a fight I didn't even sign up for. It's hard to try to stay alive when you're a baby. All you could do is be strong, right? And I guess like everybody in my family just said, like as I was growing up, like I was the golden child, because it could have took a turn for the worse. Maybe I wouldn't have been here, things like that. And within that, and then I lost my mom when I was 2, but about to be 2, wasn't even 2, probably maybe 2 and like 4 months. It made me, as I was growing up and different things I was going through, like puberty, like in my first boy, having my first boyfriend, stuff like that. I had to be strong when that's the only thing I had left. The only thing. I had was to be strong. And that's what made me be the person I am today because that put you in a different headspace. When you can't do nothing but be strong, don't your mom not there, your grandparents gone, your dad there, but he don't understand you from a woman's perspective because he's a man. It puts you in a different headspace. You feel me? And once I realized, and I'm talking about 8 or 9, once I realized people didn't understand where I was coming from sometimes, and it's not my place to make them understand. I got to keep going for me because at the end of the day, all I have is me. That blew my whole mind. And when I put my pieces back together, I was straight and narrow ever since then. Like I'm gonna go get at whatever I want to do. I'm gonna go get at it because I don't need for you to understand what I got going on. I don't need for you to give me the okay to be okay with what I'm doing for me. And types of stuff. You would think I was out there doing drugs all my teenage years, but I wasn't. I'm just out there having fun, doing what I want to do, or making moves that I want to make at the time, whatever I thought was important. But I never told nobody nothing. And that's where wherever they perception of me lied at, and I outgrew it, people stop when they stop understanding your they stop understanding the perception that they made of you and you become better than what they thought you would be, that's when lies and stuff come about. And when I'm talking about 9 to 10 years old, I said, fuck it. I'm gonna do me. Is that's what it's gonna be. That was it. That was it. And that's what kept me motivated to keep going because I just was like my whole life was like, damn, I'm all the fuck I got. For real. Like, yeah, I had different family members and stuff like that, but when you lose a parent, you lose your mother, that shit a different hurt. That shit had you on a different mindset. Like, no, you can't tell me. You know that same kids always say, if it ain't your mom, you can't tell me now you ain't my mom. You can't like fuck you. You can't tell me that that's you ain't mom. That was true. And cause they couldn't have no comeback like, oh, I'm gonna go get your mom though, or you know what I mean? Like she was dead. She was gone. So that's what keep me motivated and keep me going. Just knowing the fact that I ain't got nobody for real. And it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. It's just how you perceive it. If I perceive or I received that I didn't have nobody in a bad way, I could have turned down a statistic. I could have turned to drugs. I could have turned to alcohol. I could have been a hoe. I could have been fucking and sucking everybody. I could have been a runaway. I could have been, a murderer. I could have, you know what I mean? Like it could have went so many different ways other than me taking the route that I took. Seriously, you know? But, with that being said, I'm glad I took the route that I took because I'm better off, and even though I am still going to God, I met a lot of people along the way. But deep down inside that feeling, I just get it. I just have it because of the loss of my parent. I'ma always have it. But it's not bad for it's not bad or it doesn't make me feel no type of way towards nobody else that came in my life along the way. But I just feel how I feel, I guess. You know? But that was an important thing. That was important milestone in my life that I had to experience and endure at a young age. And it made me and it molded me and it keeps me motivated to keep going, you know? Seriously. Somebody asked me, next question, of course, but somebody asked me what's important to me. Um, it kind of reflects off the last question that I answered, but what's important to me is family. And I love my family members, that's blood, but I'm talking about family that I made, you know, um, family that I made my home family, my in-home family is what's important to me. I want to have more kids. I want to get married and I want to build a village, you know. I want to be there for my kids. I want them to know that I love them. I want them to know that I care. I want them to know that I'm here, you know, for them in every way. If not for nothing, because my mom wasn't there for me. I want a family bond. I want a family bond. I don't want to feel hurt and lost, you know, in the world. I don't want for my kids to feel like that. But that's really important to me. Family and bond is really important to me. I need my family and I always want to bond. Seriously, that's important to me. Um, next question. Next question.